Friday.
I look like Felicia. Is that what you're saying?
Bye, Felicia.
Safe. Welcome to Laid,
the mini-series where we try out trending and old school hair tricks
on 3 different hair types. Welcome to the first episode of Laid. In this mini-series, we will be showing you trending and old school hair tricks.
We follow a bunch of different influencers who always push in different brands and hacks, but how do they work on our hair types? Do they even work? Are they easy? Are they hard?
We're going to put it to the test and let you know. So let's kick off the first episode and go straight to the motherland with African threading.
So African threading has been around for literally hundreds of years, and it originated in sub-Saharan Africa and is highly developed in places like southern Nigeria.
African threading uses no needles, like the name suggests. It is also not like threading your eyebrows, which I clearly do not do. African threading is in fact a protective hairstyle where you would get some thread similar to your hair colour, and with the thread you would wrap your hair in a corkscrew-like fashion with a strand about the width of a pencil from root to tip.
When it's worn for a long period of time, it's said to help grow hair, but obviously we're not going to be around here for weeks like filming our hair growing, so we're going to be trying it as a stretching method. It's said to really stretch hair really effectively, so we're going to be trying it for one day, one night, see how that works.
I feel like my mum used to do this with me as a kid, but like as a style, but not often because it's quite laborious.
What I'm actually hoping to achieve is that I can actually do it. But I also want to see how African threading looks as a look anyway.
I'm really looking forward to seeing whether it actually does stretch your hair better than using heat or braid outs.
I don't think it's going to be easy. I have high hopes and minimal skills when it comes to threading, so let's get into it.
So I've just taken my hair out of like my bun, so as you can see, maybe there is a little bit more length at the top. Certain bits of my hair are longer than others.
I'm actually going to measure it.
I found this old school ruler. I'm going to attempt to measure the length of my hair, but I'm not sure how it's going to go.
I need a haircut, guys. This is nuts. Yeah, about 9 inches.
Okay, at the back it was 10 centimeters, at the front it's 8 centimeters.
Okay, let's say 12 and a half inches.
I'm gonna get started by moisturizing my hair. It's just 2 products really. This Aunt Jackie's Quench Moisture Intense Leave-In Conditioner, and then Palmer's Olive Oil Grow Therapy. Shout out to Pip for putting me onto this. It's old school, but it's been these 2 products together, like less is more.
I had to wash my hair. The gyms are open and I've been in the gyms and I just felt like I might as well just wash it. I took inspiration from Only One Jess, and she basically prepped her hair like she would for a twist out. I used like LOC method. I'm using the Not Today as my liquid and the kinky curly stuff. Love this. Hanifa was the one who introduced me to this. As my oil, I used the Renee's Shea Souffle stuff from Lush, and then my Old Faithful, the As I Am Twistifying Cream. All of my stuff looks so shagged. It's because it's all well-used stuff and I love it.
Because it's dry and I don't want to jump in the shower and wash, make sure you always keep a spray bottle handy. And I like to use this brand's moisturiser. Big hair is directly targeted as those with afro hair, and not a lot of hair care products do that. They usually aim for like curly hair, but this literally specifically says that afro textured hair, which is great.
I've got my thread, very important, scissors, that's all I need.
We're gonna twist the hair so it's like tighter at the root.
So it's from root to tip. I have a root, which is great, and it's a corkscrew style, so.
Just gonna wrap it, and the short bit at the end.
I'm not gonna have this beat me.
So yeah, this is hard.
Oh. Look, I'm doing it.
It's not as close to the root as it could be, but I think if I get caught up in trying to keep it too close to the root, especially on the first go, I'm just gonna be here for the rest of my life.
I feel like I've let my ancestors down.
This is like my practice one, kind of first pancake situation. I'm proud of that.
Bro, this is one.
Okay, so I'm finally done. It took about 3 hours.
Here is the end product. I am tired, you know, my neck is killing me. I'm really sad about how it looks because my version looks a lot like my reference video, but not like the traditional threading, so I'm a bit sad.
I'm not mad at it. If I was better at it, it'd probably look nicer. Because what I envisioned was Lisa Bonet and Zoe Kravitz, like, you know, all like free-spirited, what have you. And this is what I got.
I'm gonna show my boyfriend and see his reaction. What do you think? Thank you. I look like Felicia, is that what you're saying? Safe.
I guess I'm gonna go wrap my head, go to sleep, and then I'll be back tomorrow and we'll see.
Okay, happy campers, I have slept in these. See where my headscarf has sort of swooshed them down. Let's see what they look like. Getting this out is gonna be as much trouble as it was getting it in, isn't it?
I'm gonna carefully pull the hair from the thread. Okay, see? It's not good.
You might have to cut to when it's done because you can't watch me live do this. So, as you can see, I've taken it all out. As you may also be able to tell, it is night time. The fact it actually came out all like this makes me very happy because often my hair doesn't look like full enough because of all the different textures in there. So I personally think it looks nice.
This is the final product. I think she's cute. I had to cut a lot of the thread out of my hair.
I'm not happy with the results. I spent 3 hours doing this to my hair. This is it. Brushed out, picked out. It's big, it's stretched. Maybe like a little bit longer than I would have got if I just brushed my hair out.
It took so long to take out. I wouldn't recommend this to others. It doesn't matter what your texture may be or how long your hair is because it is a long process to do.
For science. 14, so that was 8 before, I think. It has stretched. I don't know what happened here. This does not look like any of the videos that I saw.
Thank you for joining me on this journey. My name's Aisha. Watch us next time for the next episode of Laid.
We will be trying Tracy Ellis Ross's pattern range. Really looking forward to it.